We want to change the meaning of what it means to be fit and strong over 50. You have the potential to be a lot healthier. It's a crisis. We're first at being last. We're the most unhealthy modern nation in the world. We have the most people suffering from premature disease, and we have the most curable preventable disease. Aging and getting older are not the same thing. Clinical nutrition and exercise, incredible medicine. We want to see people get well. Our system is the cure. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, don't quit. Be stronger than you think.
Being in the medical field, I can tell that most people want the easy fix. They want a pill. I really, in my heart, think that this is where we should start. Exercise, nutrition. This is where it should begin.
There's a neglected crowd, 40, 50, 60 plus, they're just forgotten. If anyone could take a 50-plus-year-old crowd and make it popular and fun to train, it's Bill. He has that magic, he has that mojo, and he can do it.
The first celebrity I worked with was Sylvester Stallone. He was getting ready for a movie back in the early 90s. Because I had a reputation in the movie industry for helping Stallone get ready for Cliffhanger, anytime a star had to get muscular for a movie, I was getting a phone call. Now, Demi Moore, for the movie G.I. Jane, had to get really strong, and she didn't want to use any stunt doubles in any of the scenes where she's doing pull-ups and one-arm push-ups. She was determined to build that strength. For the movie Fight Club, Edward Norton had to go from scrawny to brawny in order to play that role, and it was a real man's movie. Jerry Seinfeld's one of the guys that I've been working with him for over a decade. Now, 20 years later, you know, I'm still working with people from sports and from entertainment and celebrities. It's not just getting in shape for the movie role. It's getting in shape, learning how to eat right, learning how to exercise, learning how to make it a part of your life. There's a lot of change going on around here. These people that are in our program right now. There's no surgery involved here, no bariatric surgery, and no cosmetic surgery. Isn't that incredible, though? Each of these people lost over 100 pounds of body fat. Each of these people gained more than 20 pounds of muscle. Each of these people increased their metabolism while they lost massive amount of total scale weight. They're on a program that's safe and sustainable, scientific, effective, efficient, practical, replicatable, doable, realistic, and available to everyone. That sounds like the cure to me. Might not be the only cure, but it's the cure to overweight obesity. I'm about to do this or I'm going to die. And whether that's metaphoric or literal or both, when you get to that point, if I die, it's going to be the worst thing I could ever do to the people in this family. That's what Marty Goldman said. It's like a light comes on, or it's like a candle is lit, and that light of that one reason takes out the darkness of 1,000 excuses.
It's just been life-changing.
When you go to camp, it's really making that decision to change your life forever.
When you come to Transformation Camp, we care about every part of you, not just your body, not just your weight.
There's 5 action steps that we got to complete every day to be successful. And one, it's our foundational habit. We work out. If you're on the program, you're working out. If you're working out, you're getting healthier. We know that your risk of heart disease and your feeling of energy, your vitality, it all goes up, up, up every time you work out. The next thing you can do is plan your meals and follow your plan. You have to be proactive with nutrition. You're going to learn how to plan meals. You're going to learn what works, what doesn't. We're going to give you exact meal plans that you can follow every day. The next action step is thinking it through, and that has 2 parts. Looking forward, looking back. So I put thinking as 2 action steps. Look back, look forward. Think it through, 5 minutes. Put your mind to it, think it through, make your plan, and you're on your way. What's the fifth most important thing we can do every day? Be active in the group. Be active in the group means at least post something every day. It is a real power. We've seen 4 times as many people succeed in our studies that are part of the group than are doing it alone. Harvard showed 225% better results for people making healthy changes with the support of a group. That's it. 5 action steps every day.
My highest weight around the 315, 320, I think I was at one time. Just right there, I said enough is enough. No more victim, and I had to take action.
If we would have taken Daryl and taken his heart health risk, his pre-type 2 diabetes, and we were taking him to the doctor, we'd say, help me. It'd put you on probably about 6 different medicines, and then after about 3 months, you'd probably need 6 more medicines for the side effects of those medicines. And that's how it goes. First line treatment should be working out. First line treatment should be eating healthier, not dieting, but eating healthier. His fat mass went from 106 to 36, like 70 pounds of body fat. And his muscle went from 170 to 197. Can you guys see that? Because that means he gained 27 pounds of muscle in 9 months, lost 70 pounds of body fat, dropped his body fat percentage from 38% to 17%.
Something that you can't explain. It's just like you're going, wow. I feel like I was when I was younger.
Daryl is one of 100 people that we have documented their blood work, their DEXA, body composition reports, their metabolic rate. We have 100 people over the age of 45 and most over 50. We're producing a set of published papers that prove that people over 45, people over 50 can increase their metabolism while they're losing body fat, while they're losing weight. We got the cure. What it's all about is transformation. What is transformation? It's a change. What kind of change? It's the right change. It's a complete change in the way that we practice medicine. The vision is to transform the nation from worst to first in our health and well-being and fitness. We don't want to get old just because we're aging. We want to get young because we're aging. For God's sakes, now's the time. Our best weightlifters here at the Transformation Center are and have been 50, 60, 70. So that brings me to Don Adams. You're how old? 70 years old. He's very humble. I'll tell you what.
Everything's changed up on me. My strength has changed, my energy has changed. I got off statins, got off all kinds of pills.
She lost 40% of her body fat. It's incredible.
I was running at a runway. You know, I figured we only have so much time.
So you gained 20 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And we sold 6 million copies of the Body for Life book and become the biggest best-selling fitness book of all time. So ironically, here we are, and we're getting ready to do Body for Life 20-year anniversary edition. Many of you will be in that book.
On the police department, I was as high as 217. Blood pressure medication, cholesterol medication. My triglycerides were hovering at 500 on medicine. Just a complete mess. He told me that. I said, you know, if you don't change something, you're going to have a heart attack within 5 years. My plan was to come to camp, listen to everything Bill said, lose weight, lose fat, gain strength. I found myself again. I was happy. And through all of that, I was able to reconnect with my ex-wife.
The transformation camp was absolutely the beginning of Don getting his life back, 100%.
I said to myself, what else is possible? You know, now I'm going to change my career. Well, I like working out, and I think I can help other people.
He walks in that room for a boxing class, that room lights up. He's making a difference. And it started with Bill and Maria.
How do you thank someone that gave you back your family, you know? You know, the only way I can thank Bill is to take the things that he taught me and to help other people. We have a saying in law enforcement, you know, I got your back, I got your six. Well, when I was down, it was Bill that had my back, and Maria, and the transformation community that had my back. And I will be forever grateful.
This transmission is coming to you.
6, 5,
You've got it.
4, 3,
You've got it. All right, you are go.
2,
You got it.
1, yeah! Aging and getting old are not the same thing. Aging and getting younger is absolutely scientifically possible. The right exercise, the right group support, the right science, the right supplements, the right foods, the right psychology.
I mean, we are being coached by a legend, by a fitness icon who knows this space and knows how to transform bodies.
If you come in open-minded and willing to listen and to learn, and go home and implement the things that you're taught, you will change.
You're only responsible for creating the right conditions. The wound will heal, the flower will bloom when life decides. Every seed that contains a flower is trying to bloom, and it's waiting for the right conditions. Every person who makes a wonderful, beautiful change in their body and life, I got the seed of that life, and that change, and that transformation in them all the time. Something you get when you come to Transformation Center, or when you get when you go to church, or get when you go read the right book. It's in you all the time. You just got to create the right conditions for it to come out. Otherwise, it just sits there. There's nothing but dormant potential. Do you want to get in shape? Or are you just saying you want to get in shape? You really want to get in shape? Yeah! Okay, 1, 2, 3, team, and I'm done. 1, 2, 3. Good job.